This is gonna be my balls to the wall loadout. We have so much magnum ammo, and if I don't kill Nemesis, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Disposal center. Disposal center protocols. This facility is being used for the dissolution and disposal of test subjects used in NEST 2 experiments. The potent solvents used will ensure that any biological within the vat, living or dead, is completely dissolved and ready for disposal. Please follow all safety protocols when using the disposal center. Always confirm that no employees are in the chamber before beginning their dissolution process. Always use the regulated amount of solvent, regardless of the volume or mass being disposed of. If a test subject reacts violently, do not halt the disposal process. Leave the chamber filled for at least 12 hours, then check for complete dissolution before draining. Cool.
What in God's name is this place?
Jill, you were literally in Spencer Mansion. You saw the fucking underwater lab with the shark and everything. You really shouldn't be surprised anymore. Also, you just read a note describing what this place was. Come on now. Also... Oh, I was gonna show it, but never mind. Ooh, chill, wouldn't that hurt?
Oh, what do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll record it all and sell the combat data. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine.
I think his fate in the remake is even more ambiguous than the original. Because in the original, he's either dead or he's not. Whereas in this one, I don't even know. But he's such a cunt. He's so unlikable. I think they do a good job of that. Alright, Nemesis. Whoa, that was embarrassing.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Nemesis was right there, and now he's just not. I gotta reload. Alright. You can...
Watch it, you've got company.
So all these zombies will come out. So it's a weird... Wow, he missed. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Yep, that was the end of that boss fight.
Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Jill's like all covered in blood, goddamn.
Come on!
Jill, get back!
Good reference for the Resident Evil 2 hitting Birkin. At least I think it's a reference. It might not be. Might just be a cool action thing. Jill showing her armpits, that's good. Everyone really enjoying that. You know, it's a good thing Carlos was there and he knew exactly how to operate all this shit. Because what if you just didn't?
Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Thanks for the assist, Carlos.
Nikolai, where did you go?
So,
I have to get that vaccine back.
This weapon spec sheet. Redacted. Project title. It's codenamed Finger. United States Army. It's literally just a railgun. Don't worry about it. Additional notes. Extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target, leaving no trace behind. Use feedback. This thing's totally rad. Tyrant's out of line. Just give him the finger. Problem solved. Packs the firepower we need. Even better if we control the output. Mobility problematic. It requires multiple power sources. So in the original, Jill had to do the same thing, but it would just kind of do it on its own. You have to lead it into a trap or whatever. But here, equal action sequence. Funny enough, you will not use the Magnum ever again. In fact, you don't need any other weapon than any handgun in the world. Literally anything. So we're just going to use the infinite one, because it doesn't matter. Put this away, put this away. So we are going to just bring all the first aid sprays, but it might not matter because the final boss will instant kill you, and not in the way you're expecting either. So, I can't promise you this will be a perfect one run because this boss fight is super annoying.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
Oh, she's just so tired.
You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun.
Nikolai, like, it's just... You need to think, man. What happens if these things get out and there's no money, like, nowhere to spend your money?
Have you ever seen anything so incredible? The data on this would be worth millions. But, well, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai. He's got the vaccine.
And now you get the
What
fucking
about you?
coolest
We're running
remix
out
of
of
Nemesis' theme.
Got this.
It's so good.
I know you do.
Oh, thank you.
Just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
How does Jill lose to anything after this, you know? Wait, where's... Yeah, there it is.
Now we're talking.
Please open it. Jill is a big fan of Monster Hunter. It's so cool. If this boss fight wasn't as scripted as it was, it would be so cool.
Damn, it needs power.
Alright, here's the hard part now.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
I'm dead. Oh, no, he only hit me once. I'm dead. That's the boss fight. Isn't that fun? Isn't that great? Isn't that exactly what you want from a fucking boss fight? Actually, you know what? I will bring the... I actually want to bring the Magnum. I just... Just want to see if it one-hit kills the orbs, and if it does, then that's fine. We'll just use the Magnum. You only need to place exactly, like, however much ammo. Yeah, I have 30 shots. If I fuck up all 30 shots...
Now we're talking.
We sure are, Jill. Alright, hurry up.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Ah, fuck me. Jesus. I'm dead. Oh, no, he only did once. That's nice. I couldn't dodge out of the way. That's... I guess I was meant to dodge the war too. That's great. Well, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. This is exactly what everybody wanted from the final boss fight. This excessively scripted battle. Wow, Jill, you're really upset there. I would be too.
Now we're talking.
Sure, Jill. I wonder how many times we're gonna have to deal with this.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Please. Ah, fuck. Jill really upset there. Am I dead? I am dodging too early. That sucks. Fuck. Oh, yeah. No! God! Damn it. I need to point out that you gotta do that 3 or 4 times per battery. Per fucking battery. We should bring all the healing items. Fuck it. Why not? Literally, why not? What have I got to lose? Actually, I wonder if Samurai Edge would do a better job. To handgun ammo. There we go. We have a lot of handgun ammo too, but we'll think about it. It's alright, Jill. You have the power of Bite Zadasto. You can do this as many times as you can allow.
Now we're talking.
It's good that Nemesis always lets you get this first shot off.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Ah! I always dodged too early. That sucks. You're gonna roar? Oh no. This is gonna be rough. Alright. This is it. Final let out. Let's see if we can do this flawlessly. I've been banging my head over and over, and I'm getting annoyed. This is just the fucking worst boss fight. It is an instant kill in the worst way. I don't think it's even like this on Nightmare. I think Nightmare you'll be left on danger, but Inferno will just straight kill you, and that's just...
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Well... Oh. Come on. Ah, damn it. Ah, come on. Woo! Woo! Oh, he missed. Oh! Oh, you son of a bitch! That's weird, he didn't roar me. I don't know what happened. Oh god, finally. So we're gonna have to do this 3 fucking times, and it's, god, it's just annoying.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Oh. That's fine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh god. No. This is just, oh god, come on. Oh. Oh, alright. He's still up. Are you gonna attack? No, fucking finally, Jesus. Oh, doing his barrage. Alright, cool. Yeah, okay. I remember I got killed by that, and I was like, wow, okay. And if it's not getting killed by that, it's like you get hit by it. Oh my god, I hope this does not instant kill me. Oh, why did it auto aim there? Oh my god, he's still going. Jesus. Yeah. That felt good. Woo. Please. Just don't want to deal with this anymore. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh my god, come on. I just don't want to do this anymore, please.
I am sick of your shit.
I agree, Jill. Let's just deal with this, please. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Jill. Just let me pick it up. Fuck. Oh. Ugh. Jill taking a page out of Doom.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
Also, you'd think all that blood would infect her, but I guess not.
Good riddance.
Now let's do the final cool thing and show real-time costume switching. That's super cool. Alright, Jill, you've done good work. You only died to him 10 million fucking times. Also, fun fact, this upcoming section, you can totally game over, and because there's no autosave, well, you know what that means. So make sure you shoot the fucker.
Away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
So shouldn't there have been a note somewhere? Did I run by the note? Oh.
I can still catch him.
Okay, yeah, I definitely ran by that. No, I did not. No, I totally did. There's meant to be a note somewhere that says that Nikolai was in league with somebody. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not restarting for that.
Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce Umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Also, if you look carefully, Jill's no longer in the background. See, she's just no longer there. Where'd she go? And now she's back.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Yep, you can have a unique death scene there. So,
Hey,
don't miss.
I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
But you can't spend the money.
Working for.
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here, I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool.
That look of disdain.
You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
That's just not true, Jill. You're just going to let Chris do it. Also, this is clearly a rebooted timeline because in canon, Barry rescues them. And in this, it's just, nope, they just leave. Yeah, so basically that file was meant to be like, he took orders from somebody else. A higher bidder.
You alright?
There it is.
FMV. It's insane that their helicopter even functions. think that EMP would fry, but I guess not.
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
Funny how they just say it's RC instead of Raccoon City.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
And that's the end. That is the end. So, that is just the worst boss fight in the game. And what was I saying? Yeah, so basically, you would find a file, and turns out he had a higher bidder. So instead of working for Nikolai working for Umbrella, someone told him, "I will pay you more if you instead destroy and help me destroy Umbrella." And I'm pretty sure it's meant to be either Wesker or the group that Wesker is going to be working for in Code Veronica. The entire game, the entire time you're kind of playing Resident Evil 3 and a little bit of 2, it's hinting where Chris is. He's in Europe. He's investigating Umbrella there. In Resident Evil 2, you find a file, be like, "Oh man, I'm in Europe," and he tells Barry and Jill, you know, "Hey, I'm here. Don't worry about me. Especially you, Barry. Don't come help me." And Jill, if you find Claire or Claire comes to you, just tell her it's okay. I'm just in Europe. I've got to do my thing. Obviously, that never comes to pass because Jill gets caught up in her own mess, so Claire can't come in contact with anybody. And in Jill's apartment, you find that she's scoping out what seems to be the European headquarters of Umbrella, which is where Chris goes anyway. And the entire time you're exploring Raccoon City, you're exploring all the Umbrella facilities, you find all these European branches, and how they've been helping Nemesis and mass producing whatever, and training UBCS soldiers, right? Then, of course, you get the finale of, "Oh man, we're gonna pay you, Nikolai, if you just destroy Umbrella." Not gonna tell you who it is, but it's, yeah. And there's one final piece that we will see later. So instead of a cameo from Barry, it's a cameo from somebody else. Although this cameo seems to be very divisive. No one, for me, it always feels very. It felt very cut and dry. I look, oh, it's exactly who they're trying to say it is, but a lot of people are like, no, it's not. It's Jill. But yeah, this is I give this game a 9 out of 10. I like it. I really like it. Resident Evil 3 was always my favorite. But if this was like your first exposure to it, especially if you played Resident Evil 2 Remake into Remake 3, I can definitely be like, yeah, alright. I can see that. I can see why people would like 2 more. That's fine. But I still like 3 more. I think in the end I like 3 more. 2 and 3 have very similar problems. Some are a little bit more intense than the other. I'm pretty sure this is the ending song of the original too. Yeah. No, it was cool. I loved it. Fucking loved it. I obviously like 2. I kind of wish that a lot of areas were more expanded. Kind of wish not too much was cut out and not too much was kind of reshuffled around. And in the end, this game was just as long as 2, when you do the second run and whatnot on either difficulty. Like, it doesn't really matter. It all ends up being the same, right? The only reason this game feels so much shorter is that the pacing is way more faster, and you're you're never really given the moment to breathe. You're kind of just thrown in one or another. There's only very few sections where you kind of explore, and it's the Umbrella Streets, it's the hospital, and it's the final nest. And even then, it's not that much, right? With little interconnecting set pieces in between and some really bizarre QTEs that don't need to be there. But yeah, when you play this, I feel like they could have just added this on as an expansion, you know, and just call it a day. And I think and there will eventually be a bundle, like a twin pack, right, of Resident Evil 2 and 3. That's when that's when they'll be like both games will be like a 10 out of 10, because then that's just unbeatable value. You play the games back to back and you're like, wow, that's sick. I'm glad I did that, and it's over. You never play it again, right? But yeah, I really dig this game. There's really not much more I would say than that, but there's rumors that they're going to remake one more game. One more remake is in the work, and I pray to God it's not 4. 4 does not need to be remade. Do not remake 4. Just maybe buff up the graphics with the Arene engine, alright? Maybe that. The game that really desperately needs one final remake is Code Veronica. And this game, Remake 3, is hinting at Code Veronica so hard. It has to be Code Veronica. It just has to be. And if it's not, then they're gonna do Resident Evil 8, right? And maybe they'll be like, all the remakes are their own timeline, you know, we want to reboot it. Who knows? Who knows? But I enjoyed it. And I hope you all enjoyed watching. I had a lot of fun with this game. Just like Resident Evil 2, the sewers sucked. Resident Evil 2 just has some really bizarre enemies that don't need to be there. But at least they have the sub-defense system that you can break out of instant kills. Whereas this game, it's kind of like, you better be really good at dodging or you're dead. It might not be that case in Nightmare and below, but on Inferno, definitely. You can get through this entire game unscathed with perfect dodging, provided it works, obviously. But yeah, I dig it. I definitely recommend everyone play this game on hardcore. Go straight to Nightmare. Play Nightmare like maybe twice before you go into Inferno. But I really think the best way to play this game was indeed Nightmare. Nightmare and hardcore are the best 2 ways to play it. So realistically, it should have been standard, hardcore, and Nightmare. Should have been the free mode. Call it a day. Other than that, great game. Also, Resistance is fun too. I just wish Resistance had a PvE mode. You fight an AI mastermind, and the 4 of you try to work your way out. But I don't think that's happening, and I really don't think any Outbreak remake is happening either anymore, which is a shame. But that's it. Now pay attention, and I wonder if I can pause it without skipping the brief cameo, because there's quite a lot to talk about here. Okay, good. So, you can see that Jill has sent the destroyed vaccine to somebody, and outside it looks very idyllic, and in the back there's a punching bag. Normally that's not too much to write home about, but in the Resident Evil games, most of the male characters punch, most of the female characters kick. It's not always like that, but it's usually like that. Like, you see it with Jill and Carlos. Jill dodges. She's more athletic, whereas Carlos is just more willing to punch his way through things, right? And here's the important part. Characters are color-coded in this universe. Every Resident Evil main character, and even sub-characters, all have a primary color, like they're fucking Power Rangers or whatever. Jill is blue, Ada is red, Leon is blue, Claire is red, you know, that sort of thing, right? And Carlos is green. So let's watch on. Green. Green. That's a dude. Those were manly hands. There was hair on those fingers. So I got a C, and that's unfortunate. But that's fine. That's because I saved 26 times, but you know, whatever. This game was sick. I loved it. Code Veronica's coming. Code Veronica is definitely coming. That was Chris. I don't care what anyone says. Chris is the only dude. He's the only character that's A, in Europe right now. B, he's the only character who wears green. And C, he's he's the only dude that's known for punching. He is known as the puncher. Most of the time, he's always green. I think Resident Evil 7, even his costume is green, although like really dark green, right? But that's it. That's Resident Evil 3. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope that seeing Inferno and even though it wasn't like a pure playthrough, I was using like some of the coins and whatnot, but I do recommend it. Yeah, Inferno is cool, but I think the best way to play it is Nightmare. Nightmare is just the best way to play this game. Other than that, that's the end of it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe out there.